We're at the West Virginia Outdoor Economy Summit. It has been an unbelievable day. We've talked to all kinds of people, seen some great sessions, great breakout, but we get to end the day with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Danny Twilley, to join us. But honestly, before we jump into today, Danny, it's just great hanging out with you. The three of us have been able to do everything from ride bikes together. I haven't paddled with you. Have you paddled with this guy?
I don't
Big time paddler.
2026.
Yeah, exactly. We've done some music together. And honestly, just being able to know each other for, I mean, let's start. I came because of the Ascend program, which you guys created. And just the 4 or 5 years I've been with you to be able to watch what you've pulled off, growing the outdoor economy here, growing what the OEDC's run. But let's talk about here.
Yeah.
Like, man, we just had a pretty kick-ass event. What brought all this together? How did this brainstorm come together?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a team effort, right? I mean, obviously, like we have such a great team and we were bringing people in who've done this type of stuff in other, other states and other areas. And like, as we started kind of doing some of our groundwork and reaching out to all the groups, we recognized there wasn't one of these that brought people together who are working in the outdoor economy space together. And that became the impetus for it. And then, you have the idea and it kind of incubates for a little bit and you have to get the timing a little bit right on this as well.
Yeah.
So we got some seed funding for it. And then we hired, someone to help us like kind of on our team to help take it to the next level.
Who did a great job.
Yeah, I mean, she crushed it. And then like just the other members of the team that just kept stepping in. And so that really became the idea behind like, let's bring it all together, because really the goal is to show that, first of all, we are a vibrant and a diverse and impactful industry, and that we have a great seat at the table as part of an economic diversification, strategy, but also like quality of life and what it means for our community. So that's why we wanted to bring everyone together. And this should be the first of many type of conversations and like engagement. And I can just tell you, I mean, just think about like we sold the event out twice.
I mean, it's crazy to watch sell out again, people wanting to come in. They're at the door, begging to come in. But I mean, Danny just said diversity. How many different types of people and organizations have we talked to today? Just you and I.
Jeez. Yeah. I mean, we've talked probably at least 15 different kinds of activities.
Yeah. And from development to, entrepreneurs. I mean, entrepreneurial spirit, kids that are starting programs here. It was pretty cool just to have that opportunity.
Business coaches, business funders. I mean, it's been neat.
It wasn't one group, but I think to your credit, there was the speakers, and we were just on the side chatting with people. You had other people lined up doing the conversations, and the reaction's been really great from where I think it is. So kudos to the team. Are we doing it again?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, how could we not, right? With this type of response, type of energy. And here's the thing, I think we're just beginning. I think we can expand the market, make sure that we're getting the whole outdoor economy. We need people that are doing the lodging, the resorts. We need the hunting and fishing community here. We need some of the motorized, and we need some more of the other non-motorized here. We need everyone here. Here's the reality of this, and this is what gets me really excited, is if you went in that room to any point, to that big ballroom, you see all those groups, all those organizations. Yep. And that's just a slice of the outdoor economy in this state. That is a powerful group of people that if we can figure out how to collectively align, work together, and advocate together, absolutely, then that becomes a real kind of engine that drives this.
I mean, you're dead on, and we've worked with you on projects with what our nonprofit is, and we've seen the impact you guys can have. But, it's a fragmented industry still. Yeah. And we got other battles to fight, not each other.
Yeah.
But we kept hearing collaboration and working today.
Yeah. That
That was words said by the people we interviewed. So kudos to you and the team, because that trend that you were pushing through is coming out. And if we can unite, this is a great industry that can really push the envelope to the next level. So I mean, it's pretty exciting.
I mean, that's what's neat to hear. I mean, we heard it from the off-road guys talking about, even the off-road guys sort of have their differences, and they said, why are we sort of arguing amongst ourselves when we can all together? Yeah, let's go forward and let's all speak with one voice, and I love it.
I mean, I say it all the time, like we are 80% aligned on it all. We want to be outside. We want to conserve our spaces. We love the outdoors. Yeah, there's probably things we won't align on, but don't let that be the barrier to the 80% or more that we agree upon. Because guess what? We all, in the end of the day, want the same things. We want to be outside, preserve our great natural spaces. We want our communities to thrive, and we want our citizens, the people of the state, to thrive as well. And that in and of itself should be all the reason why we all align.
I agree.
That's it.
You and your team have a great track record of some great wins that I've been around for the last 4 years. But what else? What's coming out of this? What's next? What are some things you're working on? You want to talk about? Anything?
Yeah, I mean, so a couple things. I mean, we have been laying the groundwork for a lot of things over the last several years, and so finishing up some of those projects, right? So we want to make sure that we get those projects finished. That's anywhere from, partnership, on the Millpoint Bike Park to the White Sulphur Springs Bike Park. Capen State Park, what we've done in the new River Gorge, and we did 2 projects there, and now it's turned into a 3rd one. So we'll have 3 out of the 4 phases of that master plan. So we want to make sure we get that. And we have a couple other good ones we can't quite talk about yet that are kind of percolating from a rec infrastructure.
Can we do a follow-up when you're ready to talk about it? Can we do a little...
We can.
Percolating project.
But I think really coming out of this, and one of the big focuses, and our team is helping build the West Virginia Outdoor Business Alliance.
Perfect.
Right? Is that we need to have all our businesses that are working in this space kind of coming together, working together just like that. So that's going to be a big thing we're working on in 2026. We also are doing a lot around our trails training and education, the work of Rich Edwards and Logan and what they're doing.
We got a couple of those classes.
We got it. World Site
training.
And Wilderness First Aid.
Yeah, we got that one. So
I think they have like 18 classes already scheduled.
They're those guys are just on point.
Next level. And then the final thing I'll say is we're really focused on our outdoor and community nonprofit hub. This is where we help provide capacity and support to nonprofits, to community, to advance their projects and the things that they want to accomplish. And we've been just super blessed with some great partners in that. Let us, kind of get our wounds and, figure it out. But I think we're really ready to take that to the next level.
That's actually what I was just about to bring up, because the slide, the slide at lunchtime that was up there, I took a picture of it. I was talking about helping the local nonprofits and the local grassroots organizations, getting them up to speed.
Yeah.
So that then we've got that capacity to help support the bigger projects. Because if we can't maintain the Allegheny Trail or the new Monday Lick Trails or the new bike park that's coming, if we can't help maintain those and get people out there, then it's going to go to waste at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, and I will say, I'll give major kudos to the OEDC, and Corey and Jessica have reached out and are offering lots of support to our IMBA chapter.
Yeah. And I'll just say, I mean, I've been just unbelievably blessed to have just a brilliant team. I mean, almost all of them took a job that never had a job description until they took it, right? So they had to figure it out and they had to learn a lot, but they all came together around this common idea of what's best for West Virginia and the outdoors. And so everything that you see that's a success has very little to do with me. It's really about them being on the road, doing the grassroots work, doing the hard work of trying to get everyone aligned and advancing the projects. I mean, I can't speak enough for who they are as people and as representatives of this great state, and then obviously our organization.
We'll vouch for it. Good people.
Yeah.
And what about those guys down at Greenbrier Valley? Are they all right, guys?
Well, I mean, there's always some of the best in the state, my friends.
Well, come on down and do a ride with us, or have a beer with us, or we'll hang out at some point.
Well, they got to let me out of the office sometime.
Well, we'll come see you.
That's what I said. You come on up.
With the good work you're doing, we might want to keep your ass in the office.
That's true. That's the problem. They're like, yeah, keep him in the office. Big kudos.
Yeah, to you and the team, great event. It was great to be here. Thanks for having us, and we look forward to next year.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say is if you aren't here, come next year. It's like, even if you're not sure if this is for you, just come. Yeah. Be part of this, and just invite a friend. Just keep expanding this.
Sounds good.
Bring a friend.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers got a hug.